One tweet, one mistake, one ruined life. In this digital age, public shaming spreads like wildfire. And why are we so quick to judge? So, what is public shaming? It is the act of humiliating or criticizing an individual or a group in a public setting, often as a form of punishment or social control. Historically, public shaming took place through physical punishments like stocks or pillories, but in modern times, it often manifests through online cancel culture, boycotts, and public call-outs. In March 2024, KK Supermart, a Malaysian convenience store chain, faced significant backlash after socks bearing the word Allah were discovered for sale at one of its outlets in Sunway City, Petaling Jaya. The incident, which occurred during the holy month of Ramadan, sparked outrage among the Muslim community and led to widespread calls of boycott and public shaming of the brand. This controversy highlights the impacts of public shaming and boycotts in Malaysia, especially when religious sentiments are involved.
Also a bit due to group polarity, and because of this lack of social identity being associated when you are being anonymous, when you are speaking your emotions and then someone is supporting you and makes you feel like, oh, I'm doing this right, and then they go extreme and go further and further.
When it goes too far, as in they are showing every little details. They are pulling out something that not even the person is intentionally doing.
People should be more responsible with whatever they say.
Differentiate clearly about personal opinions. We need to be more sensitive to other people's culture.
Ridiculous that they're not really listening, that there's such an uproar. Let's just be nice to each other. Where's the kindness in the world?
Let's take a look at two theories on the intention and motivation of public shaming behavior. The individuation is when people lose self-awareness and responsibility in a group, often online or in a crowd. In public shaming, this often makes people act more aggressive, posting harsh comments, sharing personal details, or fueling mass outrage. Essentially, the individuation makes people feel less like individuals and more of a part of a collective, reducing their empathy and making extreme behaviors seem acceptable. On the other hand, social amplification theory explains how certain events or risks become exaggerated as they spread through social media or social interaction. The theory suggests that when people encounter information, especially emotionally charged content, they react, discuss, and share it, amplifying its significance beyond its original impact. As a result, public perception can often be distorted, influencing emotions, behaviors, and even policy decisions. Public shaming escalates due to group dynamics and anonymity, leading to more extreme views and increased hostility, resembling cyberbullying. However, it often goes too far, disproportionately punishing individuals. To mitigate its negative effects, fact-checking, emotional regulation, and responsible discussions are crucial. The KK Mart controversy highlights how anger-driven outrage overshadows rational discourse, emphasizing the need for balance between free speech and accountability to prevent destructive public shaming. In conclusion, public shaming often starts with good intentions but can quickly spiral into disproportionate outrage. In the end, if we don't recognize the power and consequences of public shaming, we risk losing sight of justice and fueling cycles of unnecessary harm.